So the benefits of learning a catechism, first of all, I think it's important to remember it's an established practice throughout the church from the very first days of the church. The way in which people learned the faith and developed their faith was through catechism. Catechism, as we said on Sunday with the children, is a process of question and answer, where we take all the truths of God's Word and distill them into an accessible format where people can learn these great truths, these amazing truths, but sometimes difficult truths, in a way which is memorable, fun, and accessible. And the New City Catechism does that again through that traditional process of a question and then an answer. And we hope that people will be able to engage with that accessible format. We decided to use the New City Catechism rather than some of the other catechisms. First of all, it's born out of my own experience with our boys. They knew the first question of the shorter catechism, what is man's chief end? They can rhyme that off. But when we got to the second question, just the wording of it was quite difficult for them. And so we looked around for another catechism and we came across the New City Catechism. And what was great about it was, one, the questions and answers were, I think the wording was more accessible for them, first of all. And two, they had this great song that accompanied each of the questions. So we could look up in the app, we could press the button, and this song would appear, the boys would sing along, and they would be able to memorise the question and answer from that song. And so we found that was the most accessible one for them, and we hope that it'll be the same for others in the congregation. Okay, so getting a copy of it that's another reason for choosing it, was that it's quite easy. First of all, you can get it online, for example, at the Good Book Company, or you can request a copy from myself and I'll be happy to get you a copy. But also we have that app available from the App Store that we can download onto our phones, and on the app there'll be questions and answers. There'll even be a little Bible passage too, and then the songs as well. So it's a very easy thing to do. Just download it from the App Store and get started and enjoy that as a family. I mean, we've started with the kids one because I think it's good to start with our children and work up and build up. But of course, if folks want to move on to the more advanced level, I would strongly encourage that. Probably myself personally, catechism isn't something which I've done too much of personally recently, and maybe I need to get back to that too. Maybe if we did it as a church, it'd be a great way for us to learn together. But it's a great way with the adult one as well. There's more proof texts and different bits and pieces that can help us learn in our devotional times as well. Yes, so I think it's important you have to remember that it's not just the little catechism app or the little booklet that New City does. They've got a whole range of curriculums and a devotional booklet as well. So you can order that again from the Good Book Company and other distributors as well. It's something you could use in your devotional life. It's got the question and answer, but it's also got Bible passages and quotations from different folks in the Christian faith throughout the history of the Christian faith. And also there's available a curriculum which I suppose could be used by Sunday schools or youth groups or even as families too, which gives a much more in-depth analysis of the questions and different things to work through at different stages and ages.